Let's take a look at the chart action for Dogecoin. Okay, so I had two limit orders that I was talking about in my last video. We actually came down and hit the first limit order that I was in that video actually. And then we came down and just filled the second one. The first one was sitting at .18859 and the second one is sitting at .1762, the Fibonacci retracement level, or the 50% level on the Fibonacci retracement chart. And this one is the 38% level. So what I'm watching now is this bottom and this bottom and this bottom. What I'm kind of thinking is it looks kind of like a falling wedge pattern, slightly, in my opinion. The other thing that I'm watching is this top right here and this top right here giving me this downtrend. So we're basically bouncing in between these two trend lines. I think once we break this going to the upside, if we do break this going to the upside, then that will be the bullish signal that we might be at least coming up to the previous tops, which I think would be over here, and I would be kind of targeting this red line, the 23% level, sitting at .20418. And like I was talking about in my last video, hopefully we could come down, fill these limit orders, and then like maybe they'll start bouncing around. We can sell the tops of them and buy the bottoms of them. I think right now, like I was saying, if we can break out of this pattern right here, I think the red line would be a reasonable target. So we would have bought both of these areas, and then, or I bought both of these areas, and then I would maybe consider taking profits right there, or at least looking at what's going on. For right now though, this is what I'm looking at. We're on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna continue to head down, or are we gonna break out of this little falling wedge and break up to the upside and possibly hit to this red area sitting at .20418? I think the next possible Fibonacci line that could come into play is .16357, which is the 61% level sitting right here, and that's a little bit closer to this trend line over here. I also have these other two orange lines, which are limit orders. Excuse me. I have these two orange lines, which are limit orders if we start testing this bigger trend right here. So right now, we're looking at the Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to this top. But if we drag the bottom down here to the bottom over here and keep that same top, then it gives us some other levels. This is the 50% level, and this is the 61% level on this bigger retracement chart. So yeah, and then this one that was originally, I think let's see, which one was this one? This one's the 50% level on this smaller chart. It's pretty close to the 38% level on this bigger chart. So yeah, those are kind of the things that I'm looking at right now. I don't know. I'm really watching in the smaller time frame. I'm really watching this possible falling wedge pattern. Let's see if we break out to the upside. A falling wedge is technically a bullish pattern, so let's kind of see. But now you can see why I use the Fibonacci retracement chart, or the Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's go ahead and drag this back to where it was at the bottom of this trend, and we basically bounced perfectly off that level right there. Came down, hit that, got a nice little bounce. Even right here, we found some support yesterday. When we started to get a little bit of support, we spent a little bit of time in this area and then fell down, spent a little time going sideways, and then came down, hit that level, and got a bounce. So let's see what happens in the next little bit of time. Let's see if we can break out of this falling wedge pattern. All right, if you guys liked the video, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.